I love football so much that football meant everything to me. So that's all that I was focused on, and that's where my head was all the time. So sometimes I forget that I was actually in that environment. Whenever I'm on the pitch, I don't remember nothing but only just being happy on the pitch whenever I'm playing football.
Leon Bailey to Manchester United? On the surface, it looks like a possible signing. But is it really what the club needs? Join Premier 7 right now for the big chat. Don't look back. You aren't going that way. This is a direct and powerful quote written by Power Plug as it speaks directly to the sole purpose of this video. Welcome everyone to Premier 7. Yet again, I am your host of the show, Ryan Nelson, as I am here to speak directly on a news that has been in circulation surrounding Leon Bailey. There has been news that he could possibly sign for Manchester United. People, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. However, if you are already a subscriber, then you know what to do. The topic for today is all about assessing the reasons behind Manchester United's inadvisability in acquiring Leon Bailey. From this topic, I will bring across the news recap that was being seen and the reasons why Manchester United should not go for Leon Bailey, and then I will conclude. But before I speak on the news, I just want to put across my recent video that I have covered, as it speaks directly to the possible moves. 3 clubs for Leon Bailey should he leaves Aston Villa in the winter transfer window. This video received 1,338 views, having been uploaded a few days ago. From that video, I gave you guys 3 options. I basically said, okay, you have 3 options here: Everton, Borussia Dortmund, and also AC Milan. And I think one of those 3 clubs could have been a better move for Leon Bailey. But surprisingly, Leon Bailey is now linked with Manchester United. I am not here to bash Leon Bailey. I am here to just speak on the matter and to assess if it makes sense, yes or no. Now, the news was posted earlier on today in the papers, and I just want to go through it with you. Not to say then that Manchester United is a bad place for Leon Bailey, but Leon Bailey to Manchester United more so is a bad idea. But not to worry, I will touch upon that later on. So Manchester United considering shock late move for Aston Villa's Leon Bailey. This was posted on the 1st of February, a day ago or so. Manchester United are reportedly eyeing a dramatic late transfer swap for Aston Villa's explosive forward Leon Bailey, according to The Athletic. With just 2 days left before the transfer window slams shut, Man United are scrambling to fine-tune their squad in preparations for the crucial business end of the season. United are on the lookout for a fresh attacking option, especially with Marcus Rashford on the brink of a move to Villa. Bayern Munich's highly rated starlets Matthias Tell and Chelsea's Christopher Nkunku have emerged as tantalizing alternatives for the Red Devils in the search for attacking reinforcements. So, no need to go any further in the news, as we can understand that Marcus Rashford more so is going to go to Aston Villa, and United will be short in terms of attacking powers. So Leon Bailey as a swap. For Bailey, it would be a dream come true because anyone who gets a chance to play for Manchester United, regardless of the club's position or situation, it is, let me say, an accomplishment. Bailey would love to go to Manchester United. I don't have any doubts about that. Whenever he plays against United, he plays well most of the time. But for him to come to United and for Rashford to go to Aston Villa, it is a win for maybe Rashford and Aston Villa to have a firepower in Rashford if all goes well. But Manchester United is going backwards to me if they choose a Bailey. And I'm never the type of person to come on my channel here to bash anyone. I am just here to speak what makes sense. Now, let's touch upon why Manchester United should not sign him. Enough with the desperation, enough with making bad decisions. Rúben Amorim had a bad start to his United's club career as a manager, and I don't think he needs to go through any more of this saga. Now, I'm going to share a few reasons why Bailey, from my perspective, isn't ideal for the club. And if you agree, you can let me know what you think here. So, initially, let me just talk about the playing style. Bailey is a direct, explosive winger who thrives in transition. His speed makes him a nightmare for defenders, but does his style align with Amorim's tactical vision? He is used to the counter-attacking type of football, so that is the reason why Rashford would be a proper addition to Aston Villa because Unai Emery loves to play such, right? And Rashford is an upgrade on Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey is a downgrade to Marcus Rashford. At Aston Villa, he operates in a counter-attacking setup under his manager, right? But at United, Amorim is expected to implement a more structured possession-based system. A structured system whereas there should not be any case of being selfish. You should basically be able to press in the right way. Don't keep the ball too long. No wasteful passes. Keep the ball. Make positive runs. Score goals where needed. All of those important things. That is a system Amorim used at Sporting and is trying to make it possible at Manchester United. Now, the tactical vision of Amorim is another thing, just to bring this point into perspective. Amorim system focus on potential players, of course, because for example, Dorgo, who is going to come in, he's a potential player with good talent, and the focus on players of him or his caliber surrounds the importance of Amorim's wanting for his player to have the positional sense of play, the tactical discipline, and fluid attacking movements. So he prefers technically gifted players, right, or wingers who can retain position and contribute defensively. So if Bailey should come into Manchester United squad, he will be a player who will bring down the team defensively. I think he will contribute with goals, but is he the person who will do that with discipline? Bailey is a player who is a freestyle attacker, right? Relying on individual flares than structural patterns of play. So you see that we get rid of players like Anthony on loan. Leon Bailey is better than Anthony based on Premier League proves, but I mean, they're similar in terms of how they make their decisions or how they play as free attacking players. Amorim needs players who will play positional sense football and who can balance defense with attack. A potential problem is another reason. So United already has wingers like Garnacho, um, Amad Diallo. Maybe a youth may come in, but yes, we understand that Rashford is going through the door. Anthony's on loan. Well, Bailey, he can fit into the system. That's a no because of the narrowness of the tens. And Bailey is a wide wing player. In that 10 position would be like a Mason Mount or a Bruno Fernandes. Maybe if all goes well, a Matthew still. So Bailey is an upgrade? I don't think so. He is one of those players who's also inconsistent. Remember, Aston Villa fans wanted to get rid of Bailey at one point in time. So his arrival could disrupt the squad balance and slow down the development of players who may be coming through the system, players who are basically doing well so far. So I don't think it is wise for Amorim to even want Alian Bailey. I think one of the players who I would recommend to Manchester United would be like a Joao Felix because he knows a 10 rule. Um, we will not get Pedro Neto and we will not get Nico Williams from Athletic Club. I think a Matthias Tell is better off than to bring in a Leon Bailey. Right? But people, what do you think? What do you think? For me, it's a no. Even though Leon Bailey is a talented player, no doubt, he doesn't fit the system of a Ruben Amorim. The long term vision that he wants, well, he could have, but based on how Bailey plays, it is going to be hard for us to just say he will work, right? So this could be a case of United buying a player at the wrong time. And knowing how many years Bailey has been linked with Manchester when he was at Leverkusen, he has never yet to come and play for the club. Why no? Right? So what do you think, people? Would Bailey be a good sign or a mistake? What do you think? Because the topic, which speaks about assessing the reasons behind Manchester United's inadvisability in acquiring Leon Bailey, is what I go for. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section surrounding Leon Bailey to Manchester United, because when you do so, you know Premier 7 will be on board to reply. So take care, goodbye, until we meet again.